Tuko sawa? Aya, sawa. Sawa. Mjue nita zoom out at this point ni wa crop.
Ni sawa.
It's okay. You know where the danger is.
Wacha nianze sasa vlog yangu. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back. As I said, I'll be saying my name because I keep forgetting to introduce myself. My name is Catherine, but this channel is called Katie Wanja. And welcome back. So as you can see, I am not alone. Today I decided to invite some random strangers I met on the road.
Wow.
Kuna watu nimepatana nao kwa streets.
We are strangers now.
Nitasema wacha ni
At this time, the land was a public platform.
So I will magal them. I will allow them to introduce themselves. Just say your name and what you do basically, and why you are relevant to my channel. Answer.
Okay, cool. Hi guys. So my name is Grace Anyetei. I go by several names, but just call me Grace. It's fine if you call me that. Shut it. It's Grace. What I do is that I work in the payments world, in the tech world. So I work in tech. I'm like a girl who works in tech.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I work in the payments world, and I'm really happy to be here.
Hi guys, my name is Lindah, Wanjiru, and I am an entrepreneur. I do a lot of many different things. I'm relevant to this channel because I am Kate's very good friend. Yay!
Alafu unajua nisema I am a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
I am a singer-songwriter.
I'm also a singer-songwriter.
Composer, pastor. That's so sorry.
Minister of the word. Yeah.
So welcome guys. So today we decided, I decided because it's my channel and I can do what I want with it.
Come beat me.
To bring these very random people to just talk about something we call adult friendships. So backstory, the three of us plus another person, you know yourself, you chose another country.
You left us. Abandoned us.
Well done. See how you are.
You proud of yourself?
So we have been friends for, like seven years.
Long.
It's a long time. This is a born again channel. Do not embarrass yourself on a public platform. Don't. So we've been friends for a long time, about 7 years or so, and we became friends by virtue of church. And our friendship has really grown into different things. So we decided, let us talk about adult friendships, because I feel as though the more we grow up, the more our friendship has changed. Yeah, and the more our friendships with other people has changed.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I don't have my questions because I am using my questionnaire to record this video. My questionnaire is recording. Yeah. So I'll use their questions, but they're the same questions, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'll ask you guys these questions, then we'll answer, then we'll discuss. So, first of all, how many friends do you have? Or you don't have any friends, then if you don't have any friends, it's about to be a very sad episode.
Sad story. Okay. I think I classify friends in different sectors. So I have.
First, give me a number.
Gosh, you're the one who calls me a hoeing friend.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I shouted.
I just want a number.
A number. Okay. When it comes to friends, I have 4.
You have 4 friends.
Yeah.
Jesus. How many friends? Just a number.
Wow.
Okay,
you see?
I really can't put a number because I think ideally it's a matter of even classifying.
Exactly.
Okay, I think that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
How do you categorize friends? So for me, I think I have many friends.
Yeah, you definitely.
I have so many friends.
Me and Grace on our birthdays is just me and our 2 friends. Happy birthday. Everyone has a role. One is a cameraman, the other one is the singer, and the other one is cutting the cake. That's it.
I have many friends. I would say I have even more than 10 friends. close to maybe even
That is
20.
true.
Yeah.
That is true about
I have a
you.
lot
Yeah,
of friends.
yeah.
So do you categorize your friends? And if you do, what
Yeah.
are the categories that you have for your friends?
Okay, so there are those people who through work I have become closer with, and I won't really call them acquaintances. I will call them sort of peer-to-peer relations, but you're like in an outer court kind of thing. And then I have those ones who are in my inner circle. So it's you guys plus the one who has left us. Shut it, man! Don't kill it.
She's emotional.
We don't do that here. We don't. Then I have an inner circle, and then I have a bunch of acquaintances. So I know a lot of people, and the reason why she always gets pissed is because I'm always having brunch with different people. And but I
Cheating on your friends.
Cheating on
I'm not cheating on my friends. I'm
You're
just
going for lunch dates with other people.
diversifying my friendship group. But yes, I have a lot, like in the outer side of it. I know many people who I would consider them close because we've connected in different spheres of our lives and we found a mutual understanding. But then there are those ones who know me through and through.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
I think for me it's the level of intimacy and closeness that I allow with different people.
Yeah.
So, or even how that also grows, because it's not even about how long you've known someone, it's how close you are to someone, because it's always different. You've known some people for 10, 20 years, but you're not as close with them, even with someone you probably met for like 3 months. The level of closeness and intimacy is what I categorize my friends with. So I have very few friends in my very intimate issues of who Linda is and what I'm comprised of. And then there's some people I call friends, yes, because I've allowed them to be close to me, but not as close as like you guys. But I still call them my friends because I would like to hang out with them. I don't have a problem with them. But then there are people who are just acquaintances, like hi, who really don't even get to the classification of friends. It's just we meet on a basis. Maybe it's work, maybe it's school, maybe whatever sphere of life that is. But I categorize them according to how intimate I am with different people. Yeah.
Well, I think I do agree. But also for me, I categorize sometimes people based on where I've known them from. Like I'll have friends in my workspace, I'll have friends in chat space, I'll have friends in a different forum. So sometimes you'll find there's a category of friends who I relate to in a certain way, maybe professionally, so I know them in that context. So apart from just being like closer to others more than others, I find that I would probably categorize also friends based on how or where I got to know them from. And sometimes I'll find that I can be really close to someone, but once that phase of maybe it was a job we were working on, us guys were close friends, and then now you find, okay, we are no longer friends, but we are really, really close. But now there are those friends who I have who, whether I have moved jobs, whether I've moved countries, like they still remain my friends. So now based on that, and mostly focusing on our friendship, how have your friendships generally, and even including this one, like morphed over the years? Like what are the changes you can see that have happened in your friendships and even our friendship over the years from when we became friends?
So with this particular friendship, I've seen it grow with me through the different seasons and through the different changes that I have come through. I'm a recovering people pleaser, so
we thank God.
So I have made stupid mistakes and I have walked through all of that and morphed into a more confident version of myself, and this is one friendship that has grown with me. There are those people who I have known and knew them like way back 10 years, 11 years ago, but as I grew, we were not at the same playing field. It's like we started at the same level, but if my mindset doesn't grow with you, because I categorize it with my mindset, if my mind is growing and morphing and I'm changing and I'm allowing myself to experience new things and you're not moving at that same pace with me, then you sort of have to go. It's not that I hate you, I love you from a distance, but then you are no longer close to me. And I think that is what, it's a mindset thing for me, and it's really key, because if you and I are not thinking on the same wavelength, then you and I cannot be friends, and we will not relate to issues at the same level, because I want you to be able to speak to me when it comes even to finances. Can we sit down and talk about investment? Not just sit down like if you were 11 years ago, you were thinking about some stupid boy and you're crying over him, or we want you, that's all you're thinking about. Right now I'm thinking about, can I sit with somebody and you'll give me guidance on investment? Which of this is better to pour my money into? Where can I grow into? I want to go to school somewhere. Which schools will you recommend to me?
Okay, that's nice.
I think I agree on your point, because it also brings up the issue of, as you continue to grow, some friendships fade out because the older we grow, the more you get to understand who you are, where you're going, what you want with life, and therefore there's some friendship that will just die a natural death because they can't go with you where you want, because the directions are very different. So ideally, as people are growing, then people grow into different areas of their lives, and also they grow into also realizing more about themselves. So it's not that ati tumekosana, we don't get along, or no. It's just that where you're going is very different from where I'm going. And it's okay. And I think a lot of people need to be, it's supposed to be a norm that it's okay that some friendships die out, instead of always having, especially with ladies, people hold grudges for years because someone didn't talk to you, but it died a natural death, and it's okay. It's not bad, it's okay. Like, you went a different direction, I went a different direction. If we meet, it's fine. It's hello. We're not enemies, but we've gone different directions.
That's true.
So I think it needs to be a norm that people get in line with, that it's okay. Friendships can die, and you can still be okay with that person.
That's actually very, very true. I think for me, one of the things that has really morphed over the years for friendships is learning to categorize them. I think I am struggling oversharer. I overshare, guys. So for me, I never really had like specific people that I tell specific things to. So I felt like, if you're my friend, I can tell you everything and anything about me. So what has happened with my friendships is, because of the experiences I've gotten, I've discovered you can't just tell everyone everything. So I have had to learn to categorize my friendships and learn to know who to tell what. So for me, that is one of the things I've seen morphing over the years, and also learning that I can't be as close as I am with some friends as others. Because Kitambo, I used to feel like, but why are me and you not as close as me and like, so why we have to get to the same, like I wanted all my friends to be at the same level in terms of how close we are. But with time I've learned it's okay to be close to some people more than others, and it's okay.
Very specific.
And even in our friendship dynamic, I've noted like there are some things I will gravitate towards Lindah when talking about, and there are things I'll tell you more. And it's not that you don't know them, it's just that probably she'll have more details than you do. But eventually at some point we'll just all talk about it. Like there's some, if I want to get insight on something, there are things I'll call her instinctively, directly. But you later on find out about it. But in that moment, she's the one I'm going to call. If I need someone to tell me something about something, I'll call this other person. So I feel like with friendships, there is now I've gotten more understanding about the need to classify your friends, to know who to tell what, and even within a close friends dynamic, there are those unique strengths that each friend has that you can always lean into when you need something from them.
And ideally, even in such close friendships, like we all know so and so is good at this, so is good at this. So it's not that you had like, if probably I hear they went and talked about a certain issue and I wasn't involved, I shouldn't get mad. I think there's such a people have a very pettiness and hectic mindset about friendship. It's like now if something happens, I have to call this one. No. Like there's always that one person, maybe you'll be very quick to be like, so and so can help me in this situation, or I need to vent, who has time, it depends. And it shouldn't be that you start getting jealous or angry, because those are just I think the very small issues that make really good friendships just crumble.
That's true. I know, let me tell you guys, if I am somewhere in the middle of the night, I'll never call her. That's true. Because she will not be awake. She will be awake.
won't even pick up.
If you have just one phone call, don't call me. If you have just one, like, kama umeambiwa tu, you just have one phone call.
With a gun to your head.
It's like your ringtone. I say I'll be there for you. Drive me.
No, only between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
My phone is on do not disturb.
But for me, if you have just one phone call, don't risk it with me. Because most of the time I'll pick it the second time.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Do you have any non-negotiables in friendships, and what are they? If at all you have any.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mutual respect, loyalty, and honesty.
Yeah.
I really hate being lied to. Like, if you tell me one thing and then the next thing I hear is that you're doing this, that already is a red flag, warning sign, abort mission, just run. And that is really key to me. And also mutual respect, respecting each other's boundaries, respecting what each person considers sacred to them. What is important to this person? Will I respect it?
Your food.
It's very my food. Yes.
We respect your food.
Some people need to do they're not foodies.
Don't touch my food, as in like several things. My food, my time. Like there's so many things that is very key to me. And then loyalty.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to ride or die with me. Like, if I'm going into foolishness, please beat me up. Sometimes even I'll let you fall inside that hole so that you can realize how stupid you are, and then we'll get you out. But there's that loyalty and that bond such that even if we will spend time apart and we come back, it is still there. I can still trust that I gave you information, and even if we fall out at some point, I'll still trust you will not use that information against me or go and slander me outside in these Nairobi streets.
I think my very key non-negotiable is loyalty and honesty. I really hate lies. There's nothing I hate more than lies. I'd rather the lie is really pathetic, but just tell me. Just tell me. You may not be ready to tell me right away, but whenever you're ready, tell me. But
just don't lie.
Don't lie on a public platform. Just don't lie. I really don't like lies in all settings. Really, I've realized even in work settings, relationships, friendships, even with my parents. Like, I don't like lies. I don't like lies in any setting that I find myself in. And then the second one for me would be loyalty, because watu wanageukianga watu sana. People have faces out here. They look like the face of God. Man, eagle, you have four. All sides have faces. Then they turn whenever I really don't like that, because then I don't know if I can trust you, because trust is very important.
Or which side of that person you're dealing with.
Yes, you don't know. I don't know who I'm dealing with, because if I can't trust you, then I'm always feeling cautious around you. I'm always feeling
your
like
I
have to watch what I say. I have to watch what I do, because I don't know what you're gonna do with the information I give you. So I think for me, loyalty is very key, because that also is linked to trust. Like, those are my non-negotiables. Anything you come with your nonsense, we'll deal with it. But those key ones, I really can't compromise on that.
I think so too, because and also for me, another key one, I agree with those points and how you guys have explained it, and also respect. I think for me, mutual respect is a non-negotiable. If you don't have any respect for me and what I do and who I am, then I don't see how a friendship can work. There is need for that mutual respect, where I respect you not just as a person, but as a professional as well. If you're a family person, as a family person, there's that level of respect that you owe to your friends, where you respect what they do first of all, so you don't belittle whatever they are doing.
And it doesn't mean that you have to agree with
it. Doesn't mean we don't have to agree on everything, but there has to be respect, because respect is not similarities or being together. Like, there has to be that. And then also I think for me, one thing I would not take in a friendship is someone who is not, as you guys said, someone who is not open. And for me, I think about openness more than honesty, in the sense that I don't have to always solicit for information from you. If I'm the one always asking you to have conversations with me, or I'm the one always asking you questions, it's a lot. Like,
high maintenance friendship. Don't do high maintenance friendship. Don't do that here.
So for me, when I feel like I am the one, and I've noticed that goes even when I'm in relationships, or even when I feel I'm the one doing everything.
Always taking the
I'm the only
initiative.
one. I'm always like, see, must, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, we just don't have to do it. So this is a very interesting topic that I've had people kosana and people end their whatever on friends and money. Besha Shakwa, give me my money.
I think that's that is usually where a problem.
Wow.
So it goes back.
I want to talk about how we, first of all, do we borrow each other money?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
all
borrow
the time.
each other
All the
money.
time.
So what are the do's and don'ts of, because by the issue is normally around someone borrowed me money, they didn't return my money,
Alafu
or
nipatie pesa yangu kwani shida iko wapi? Sinda kutu 2000 pekee ndo kuniambia.
or you know, there's someone also saying that you give someone money alafu unamwona kodiani,
Unamwona
na 200
Ananona na deni yako.
Our mutual not friend. Our mutual substance.
Ananona na deni yako.
anafanya events,
Analipa gym membership ya 4900 na bado hajalipa 4000. Hey.
so do's and don'ts. What for us, what has worked? Because the truth is we borrow money from each other.
Yeah.
Hata I think niko na deni yako.
As we shoot this.
I think niko na deni yako. Hiyo deni utaionea view sasa. Anyway, so what for us are the do's and don'ts in terms when it comes to money? How do we deal with money?
You see that respect angle and that honesty angle, it comes hand in hand.
Yes.
Especially because you're always gonna be on the good. I have been in places where I have been broke, like not broke, like the bougie kind of broke, but broke. But the thing is, if I'm honest with you and I tell you, hapa yenyewe ndio niko. This is what has happened.
Yes.
And this is what I was expecting, and this is what didn't happen. And I'm not sure. I said that I would give you at this point, and I can't give you at this point. I'm hoping that something else would happen, or I'm going to source for this and I'll pay you back immediately. That honestly, give me the whole picture instead of me having to chase you is really important. And then if you're going to come to me and tell me, like for instance, that I want to buy an iPhone na niko na 96k nataka unitopia up your 6k. You imagine hiyo ni wewe? Because ukifikiria kununua hiyo simu kwani uko umeplan kila kitu. Hii simu ni yetu. Do I get shares in this phone? There are those things that by the way I'll tell you straight to your face in Ujinga. Na hapa enda uombe tala, branch, Mshwari, someone. Fuliza, don't ask me. That's a you problem. There are those, so it's just gauging the situation. And if it's really urgent, yes, I'll give you. And then there's sometimes when I'll be like, you'll figure out when you will pay me, or you don't even need to pay me. Like the description of the situation that is happening, and maybe you need it now. There's one time msichana alinipigia 3 and that day nilishika simu. That day weirdly enough, I had the phone nikaishika, and yes, I know that she needs this now, and I will send it now. So it's the urgency of this matter, and then I know that whenever you get it, I have trusted you enough, and I have tested this thing out, and I know that when I give you, you'll give it back. So it's not even a question at this particular point.
I think also in many relationships, in a lot of friendships, it's the same thing, the trust aspect. Because there's no way either of you would call me at any point and ask for money, and I would probably even won't ask what it's for. I don't care.
Exactly.
Because we've made such a trust platform whereby even if someone asks for money, you know, well, you're not even worried about it. Sometimes it's even just don't return, it's okay, it's fine. So the trust aspect around it also really helps, and then the honesty aspect. Like sometimes you'd even want to go for like a brunch or something. Either one of us doesn't have enough. We're just honest. See, some friendships really fall out because someone comes to the brunch and doesn't have money for the brunch, and they didn't say they don't have money from the brunch.
Alafu bili imefika wanaanza
mtu anachukua simu.
Actually in the washroom.
And in the washroom. God, they should have just been honest from the start. And a lot of friendships I noticed don't have that. So like they go somewhere, someone is not honest, and then there's always maybe that one friend who always carries the burden in a friendship. Every time they are going out, everyone just looks at that one.
Ni kama unaambiwa nilipenda kutumia M-Pesa.
Wait. Do this, Just sort mine. I'll sort your later. And that later is done. That trick is done like 5 times. By the time the bill has accumulated, this person has cooled maybe like 20 of your G's and cannot return. Like I find that in most friendships, people don't have that trust aspect and honesty aspect.
Yeah.
Like if we're going for brunch and you go down, just say I may go down, I may not show up.
Yeah.
Then let the people in the group then decide, okay, fine. You come through.
Usikam
through, or let's postpone this, So it depends, because maybe even know of them who are also just sorting their own bill and they're like, okay, fine, we can postpone it.
Yeah.
But I think that honesty and also the trust aspect is what leads to really good money relationships and friendships. So a lot of the times that's what I generally see. The do's and don'ts is always return.
Yes.
Unless this person has told you don't.
And that's what I'm saying. At the point of borrowing,
yes.
At the point of borrowing money, you have to say
yes.
Because when we're borrowing each other money, we say, give me 5k or 10k, I will return it next week.
Yes.
So you specify, I need X amount of money that I'm going to return on this day. And if you know you can't return the money, you say I need 5 G's to sort out something, but I don't know if I'll be able to pay you back.
Yes.
So that when the person is giving you the money, they are able to make the decision.
Yes.
Is this 5 G's that I can lose? Yeah. Because you see what happens now, I feel with our dynamic, I would literally give you my emergency fund money if you ask for it.
Yeah.
So if you don't tell me it's not a loan, then I'll be there stuck because my emergency money. But if you tell me I need 5 G's, I'm not able to return it. I'm able to know, yes, I might have the 5 G's, but I can't give you because if I give you won't return and I need it for something else.
Yeah.
But if I know it's money you're going to return next week, I'm also even able to know, next week this
and plan yourself
exactly.
Yeah.
And then next week pia ikifika na uone una pesa, just say.
Usingoje kupigiwa simu. Unakimbizwa na deni ya mtu. Tunakuona pale unanona tu. Shimo inaendelea kubana koti.
So that's what in terms of that openness and honesty in terms of money.
Yeah.
Specify and even there's sometimes and then one thing I've seen for us when it comes to money, we more or less hold each other accountable for how we use our money.
Yes.
So we almost all like where we are now in our friendship, we almost always know what each person is making or close to. Like we have a round figure. We know this person per month is able to make X amount of money.
Yes.
So someone is able to know this person, if we need to do an X project, they may be able to come in or not.
Yeah.
So because of that openness and honesty, we know financials because you can actually be making good money, but that month you're doing a project.
Yes.
So you're able to know. And we tell each other, but then you guys, this month is bad.
Yeah, I'm paying for school fees this month, or
we know each other's finances so that you can exploit.
Spending.
We don't do that. That's also very disrespectful. That's very wrong because that's manipulative and it's taking advantage of people, and people catch on really fast.
Yeah. Do you know the thing about it is, even if like we go somewhere, the 3 of us, and say for instance I'm the one making the most amount of money, Ata niende and we do something that requires everyone to pay. Everyone pays their own.
That's true.
Even if it's 100 bob.
Yeah.
You will send that 100 bob even to that person who has 20,000.
Like I'll pay with my card and then
exactly. And you're not doing that because you're trying to pull some weight or whatever. It's because there's that accountability, because you know this person can always show up for you. And then someone making more money than you does not mean they have less needs or they have more money. Because you'll find, yes, I'm making my 100 G's, but maybe 50k is going to due to school fees, to what? Maybe I have a family.
Black tax.
Exactly. Black tax, my friend. That's a whole episode. Anyway, so it's very important when it comes to money. One, you need to specify the amount of money you need. when you're going to pay it back, and communicate if it's a loan you need or you need help.
Yes.
And when you need help, for us, we will want to know it's help for what.
Yeah.
Because I'm not just giving you 10,000 that you won't pay me back and it's for nothing. Because there's sometimes by the way to make we are making very poor financial decisions and we decide let's do this and this and that. So it's very important, you guys, when it comes to friendship and money, specify open communication, trust each other. Ukiomba pesa ya mtu rudisha. Rudisha hiyo pesa, na kama hauwezi rudisha useme, but always make sure you try as much as possible to return that money, so that people are not seeing you out there and they're like, ude mashiki simu zangu nako Dubai.
Sioni stories zake Instagram hapa kwa TikTok money
nako na yako mbili.
Nako na yangu mbili na Lindah Dubai. Habibi,
and don't block
Dubai.
I know. So moving on from that, what outside money, what are the other do's and don'ts for friendship, for adult friendships? Like, what are those other things apart from now those things around money? Generally, what are those things like don't do this or do this as a friend? Madam.
I think just like we were saying before, issues to do with trust. If I tell you information, I don't expect you to tell the whole world. You stand on top of the hill and you shout the things that I trusted you with. And also that aspect of loyalty. Like if something happens, maybe we have a mutual friend and then something happens. Where is the loyalty now? You know, I think that's a very tricky situation, and I also appreciate honesty in friendships, because if you're doing something stupid, and what I really appreciate about our friendship is that any of us, if someone is doing something stupid, we'll all just sit down and we're like, we need an intervention because we see you're doing stupidity. And if you go ahead with that, then that's on you, but we've done our part as friends and told you, because at the end of the day, you're still a grown person, you make your own decisions, but the least we can do as friends is at least tell you that we are not seeing as if the direction you're taking is good. So I also appreciate when it comes to friendships that people are very honest with each other, not just in the good and happy times, but also when someone is doing the wrong thing. If someone is being disrespectful, if someone is doing corrupt things, you know, anything that we find in our friendship circle, because most friendships are circled around values and belief systems. So in our values and belief systems, we notice that you didn't handle this situation very well, or this is not going very well. We will let you know. If you're making poor financial decisions, like I was saying before, we'll let you know, cut on the spending, stop doing this, and it's not that attitude. We are just pointing fingers and at people. People's rent, you know. Also, also when it comes to boundaries, when it comes to people are interested in, or people, or your friend, someone your friend is interested in, or your friend is dating, or that kind of situation, or even your friend's ex, where are the boundaries drawn? Because a lot of friendships, especially female friendships, go wrong when it comes to interests. Opposite gender interests, because you don't know where to draw the line. Some people end up dating their friends' exes. They don't have that girl code, you know.
Kwanza, why are you dating my ex? What I know is there are situations where, say for instance, if I am, say, friends with someone who you dated and you're still friends, that's okay. But that friendship should not be at the expense of our friendship. And it should not be to discuss what happened in our relationship.
And that's where loyalty comes in.
Loyalty. So I feel like for us, it's not hard and fast that I can't be friends with any of your exes. Because we'll meet in professional circles and whatever. We can be friends, but it can't be at the expense of these friendships. And it can't be for purposes of discussing your relationship with them. So it has to be important. Like it has to be boundaries. There has to be that boundary of when it comes to friends. Like it's okay. There's no limitation that you can't be friends with my ex. I feel like that is very petty. You can be friends. You can even be friends with my ex friends. But it should not be then at the expense of our friendship, or the ground of it should not be, let's sit down and discuss you and this chick. So I feel that is, for me, do's and don'ts. And I also believe that for me, I do as a friend. If you hear something being said about me
And
out
I'm not there.
and I'm not there, you should
Protect
be able to
me.
protect me.
Yes.
And if someone tells you that I said something about you,
Yeah.
come and ask me.
Yes.
Come and ask me.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually
even in
tell
the
them to
presence,
come and
exactly.
please.
Even
Yeah.
in the presence of that person,
Yeah.
ask me. For me, I don't like the she said, he said,
yeah.
whatever. So I don't like the whole thing of aliniambia. No. If someone is telling you something that I said, immediately
Yes.
ask me, even in their presence. And
Yeah.
if you hear something about me being said there and I'm not there, I expect you legitimate expectation that you will protect
As
me.
a friend, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true. And also, like for example, we've all had the same one of not our exes. Somebody's ex here has also tried to hit on the other two. Yeah, and the other two respectfully declined, and some even rudely declined.
Rudely.
Yeah.